What is going on? Welcome to UWF Danger Zone, episode 42. We are 3 episodes away from our final PLE of the season, Casino Bash. We're kicking things off with the #1 contender for the UWF Women's Championship, Singularity, calling out the champion herself, the leader of the terrorists and arch nemesis of Singularity, the Cube Queen. Singularity returned at Twisted Chamber as a surprise participant in that match. And she ended up winning the match, and now she sets her sights on the woman who took her out in the first place at Cosmic War, the Cube Queen. Singularity says, "Nice trying to attack me in the parking lot, Cube, but I've changed since Cosmic War, so get your ass out here, right now." Well, surprise, surprise, the champion is showing up. That is very interesting that the Cube Queen has showed up to confront her arch nemesis. Singh said, "Look, I've changed a lot. You thought you took me out, Cosmic War? No, I've just been getting more powerful, and I want my revenge. I will save UWF at Cosmic War and defeat you." Cube said, "Well, you may be getting stronger, but that won't change anything. You will lose to me again at Casino Bash. And I and the rest of the teams will take over this company one day. So, good luck trying to defeat me." Well, Cube putting doubt to Singh, telling her that she still doesn't stand a chance against her. We'll find out. These two are set for the main event of night 1 of our final PLE of the season. But up next, Malachi McFly, the former 3-time international champion, in action against All Ego Ethan Page. Obviously, these two faced each other at Bad Blood a while ago, and now they're doing battle here tonight on Danger Zone. Here comes the three-time UWF International Champion, Malachi McFly.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 234 pounds, Mr. Malcolm McFly.
I gotta do that every time. Just something about McFly feels very Booker T-like. But anyways, McFly obviously lost his international championship to Cameron Frost at Twisted Chamber, that steel cage match. But now McFly thinks he's ready for the world title picture, and he can prove that at Casino Bash, as he's set to go one-on-one against Mike the Champ, to prove that McFly's ready for the world title seat. A challenge made by Mike the Champ, because he wants to prove that McFly wants to test McFly to see if he's ready for the world title scene.
And his opponent from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 214 pounds, All Ego Ethan Page.
Well, we know this guy ain't ready for the world title scene in UWF, because he's a dumbass. Ethan Page got himself obliterated last time he took on McFly at UWF Bad Blood. McFly basically just swatted away Page like he was a bug. But tonight, Ethan can get himself some revenge and thwart McFly's momentum, leading to McFly's big match against MTC. Well, it's very tough to take on McFly because he's just been pretty much on fire. Even losing the International Championship hasn't stopped McFly. But it seems like all ego starting this match against McFly. McFly has been losing a lot lately on Danger Zone in non-title matches when he was the International Champion. So, let's see if McFly can turn it around here tonight against Ethan Page. Ethan with the reversal on McFly. These two just going back and forth right now, chain wrestling. And McFly trips Ethan. Now McFly. Oh, nice attack from McFly. McFly turning. I would turn around because Ethan was ready for Malachi that time. We don't really see Malachi get too cocky. I don't know what he was thinking. Ethan's still kind of a threat. But McFly turning things around. Trying not to make the same mistake he just did just a second ago. Oh, nice move from McFly. Cover. Is that enough? Ethan kicks out. And now Ethan pushing McFly into the corner. And a cheap shot from All Ego. Well, Malachi was ready. And now McFly with a power bomb to All Ego. And now what's Malachi thinking? Out to ringside goes McFly. Oh, what a move from McFly. But Ethan with the reversal. Oh, was looking for a twisted grin, I think. But McFly reverses and then Ethan with the reversal back on McFly. And these two just being each other right now at ringside. And now McFly enters the ring again. What a DDT from Malachi McFly. Oh, what a splash. And now McFly with the McFly swatter. And now McFly heading to the top rope. We know what's next. McFly hangover. Cover. Malachi McFly with the win. What a match. Malachi once again putting Ethan Page down here on Danger Zone. Nothing impressive, just very impressive stuff from the former 3-time international champion, as he gets momentum leading to his big match against Mike the Champ. We'll see MTC in action next episode, as he'll face a different opponent leading up to the match with McFly.
Here is your winner, Mr. Malcolm McFly.
But whoa. We were about to move on. But I have received word we got some chaos going on backstage. What is it? Oh shit. We might have a collision course between 3 big men happening right now. What the hell is going on? Jesus Christ, I don't know what in the world. But Goldberg we have a triple threat on our hands. Lesnar, Goldberg, Batista. What the hell? Is going on? Why are these 3 added backstage? I don't know who attacked who first, but something's going on between these 3. We know that Lesnar and Batista have had very bad luck recently, with Batista losing his qualifying match to Omega Outlaw Brody, and then Lesnar losing the men's chamber match to Cody Rhodes, and then last episode losing again to Cody. But they both need to just leave Goldberg alone, and it seems like they also have a problem with each other as well. I would have figured out one of them attacked Goldberg first, and then the other got upset at the other. So now this all-out brawl between all 3 men is happening right now. And it is not good. Jesus, Brock just almost got impaled, it looks like. Low 2K. Thank you for that glitch, making Lesnar look like he's got impaled. That is this game for you. And you're welcome for the 4th wall breaking moment, folks. We are breaking the 4th wall here in UWF. Now Goldberg throwing Batista into the wall. Well, I was about to say, where the hell is Brock at? There he is. Just waiting for Goldberg Batista to get out of his submission hold. Now, Lesnar had Goldberg's shoulders, perhaps potentially going for an F5, but Goldberg not allowing Brock to do that. And of course, Goldberg and Lesnar have a lot of history. And then Batista, well, he has history with Batista's had matches with Goldberg in like 2003, and then of course we know Batista and Lesnar were part of that classic OVW class in the early 2000s with Orton and Cena, but never actually faced off, to my knowledge, on actual WWE television, only in developmental in OVW. I could be wrong that Lesnar and Batista had a televised WWE match before. I could be wrong. They might have had a few interactions on television, but Once again, I could be wrong. Right now, Goldberg, oh, super kick to Lesnar. Now it's Goldberg thinking, just tossing Lesnar like that. And now, Goldberg doing with Batista right now. A reversal from the Animal. As now he's working on Goldberg while Lesnar's got a shuffle and he's not afraid to whack the Animal with it. The Beast whacking everybody. Well, at least he whacked Batista. And a spear from Goldberg. And now, Goldberg throwing Brock, well, was about to say we're about to throw Brock off at the crate, but no, he did not. DDT to Batista. Goldberg keeping these two down. Seems like Goldberg has had the upper hand on both the Beast and the Animal. Oh, what a military press slam from Goldberg. And now Batista was up to whack both Goldberg and Lesnar with the baseball bat, but only the baseball bat before Lesnar gave the Animal a German. We need security out here, like, right now. And I even don't think security is gonna be able to stop this. Just simply because these are three destructive men. During battle right now. As Lesnar gets kicked off the crates by Batista. Goldberg has a kendo stick right now. Oh, I guess if I ringed around the Rosie on the crates, and Batista landing face first into the concrete. As Goldberg is going to mess with Lesnar again, because of course these two can stop fighting each other. And now Goldberg turns his attention back over to Batista. Jesus Christ. Lesnar moving out the way. And boom, knee shot to the back of Brock Lesnar. And now Goldberg making tell Batista to get up, but in comes the Beast. Lesnar's not done with Goldberg, it seems like. But now he turns his attention over. It seems like Lesnar wants a piece of Goldberg more than Batista does. German to Goldberg. Now what is Goldberg thinking as Lesnar just... I'm just convinced that Lesnar wants Goldberg more than Batista, but wait a minute! Batista! Bomb to Goldberg. And now Lesnar, uh-oh. Oh, Lesnar was looking for F5! But Batista knocking out Brock Lesnar right now. And now Goldberg back up after suffering that Batista bomb. We know how tough Goldberg is. As now he's whacking the Animal with that cone. And same thing to the Beast. And now Lesnar throwing Goldberg in towards the crates. And now Goldberg, he already suffered a Batista bomb, and now he suffers a F5. And now Lesnar taking control of this brawl. Man, this is taking a while here, folks. These three just obliterating each other right now. We definitely need security out here. I think the only reason why security ain't showed up yet, they're scared of all three men. They're not even gonna bother breaking this up. They're just gonna let these three duke it out until something's solved and a jackhammer to Lesnar. And now Batista taking control of this situation right now, it looks like. Lesnar gets up. Now what's Lesnar thinking as he gets elbowed? And now seems like Batista was about to hit Lesnar with a chair shot, but a German suplex was stopped at. And I was about to say Goldberg to Suplex City, but Goldberg was like, nah, not happening. And now Goldberg, he already gave the jackhammer to Brock Lesnar, and now he's giving one to Batista. Goldberg right now, wrecking house right now. Spear to Lesnar. Lesnar's knocked out. And now Goldberg looking to finish the job. Batista busted open. This might do it for this brawl. Jackhammer, Goldberg taking care of business. Goldberg attacked by these two lunatics. Lesnar and Batista still seems like they went back and forth fighting over who wanted Goldberg more. And they both got knocked out. And now the GM is out here saying, what the hell is going on? Goldberg explaining that Batista and Lesnar attacked him. And they fought each other and tried to fight over to see who wanted Goldberg more. And they both got knocked out, and it seems like we have a situation on our hands. You know what? How about this? Triple threat match between all three of y'all at Casino Bash. If Lesnar and Batista want you very badly, Goldberg, why not y'all three just settle in the ring? Looks like the GM making a massive triple threat match between these three beasts at Casino Bash this weekend. What a match that will be. But up next, we got Bowser in action from the Terrors, obviously. He's going in solo. We do not know his opponent, so all the explanation you need to know for the people watching on YouTube. Bowser and Eggman asked for a title shot since Phoenix Corp won their title match but did not win the titles because of countout, and they just faked that Phoenix Corp should go back to line. GM said no, Phoenix Corp will get the rematch due to the countout win. But the GM did decide to give Bowser Eggman a match at the PLE. The only hint that we know who their opponents could be, Bowser and Eggman came here as outsiders. Their opponents our two original outsiders. I think you know who they are, and I think I do as well. This might be actually the first time we've seen Bowser's singles entrance. So I'm questioning, how the hell did he get that thrown in the arena? That's my question. He is a king, so I guess it makes sense for him to have this throne during his entrance. But Bowser's in for a task tonight, perhaps. We do not know who's about. Well, we kind of do, actually. Judging by the hit that we were given the two original outsiders. But it's going to be interesting to see how Bowser holds his own without Eggman at ringside. I mean, we've seen Bowser fought by himself before, but this could be a bit different. We'll see Eggman later tonight in our main event. That's the reason why Eggman ain't out here tonight. Alright, let's see who it is. Are we correct? Yeah, I think we are. They're here.
And his opponent, accompanied by Scott Hall, representing the NWO from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 328 pounds, Kevin Nash.
The outsiders are here in UWF. Scott Hall and the person that Bowser will be facing tonight, Kevin Nash. The GM told Bowser and Eggman facing two original outsiders, and that's exactly what they got to deal with at Casino Bash. Oh, this is gonna be so good. The outsiders from the NWO are here in UWF. Here we go. This is gonna be kind of interesting. You can see the size comparison. Bowser seems like he's so much taller than Nash. But Nash is not unfazed by that. Nash is not unfazed by that. How the hell? This is Bowser that he's dealing with. You think that heavy attacks would be enough to deal with Nash due to Bowser's big size, but apparently Nash is built different than this fat turtle. And now Kevin just punishing Bowser in the corner, NWO style. And now a reversal from Bowser, and now as Nash in the corner. And now what is Bowser thinking? Uh-oh! He's about to fly! Such agility. Like, he's so huge. But yet, Bowser has so much agility that he can just do unbelievable attacks. Cover from Nash. I mean, all the terrorists can. Like, regardless the size, they're just... You gotta hand it to them. They might be pieces of shit. but you gotta respect how impressive they are in the ring. You gotta respect the Terrorists of how impressive they are in the ring. Well, yeah, they may be trying to take over this damn company, but they are just so impressive in the ring. You gotta respect them for that, but still don't like them. Woo. And now, it seems like Bowser just taking control, bullying Kevin Nash. But Nash getting up, and back down goes Big Sexy. And Bowser holding his own against Nash. And yeah, I was actually about to say it. Scott Hall now intervening in the match. And a bulldog from Nash. And that somehow busted open Bowser. And now the Koopa King seems like he's angry now. Being busted open like that. Hear this crowd booing for Bowser. They want Nash to win. They want Kevin Nash to win this match badly. And Nash kicking out. That one. Oh, what a punch! That had to hurt. That had to hurt. And Nash, it seems like he might ready. Uh-oh, are we about to see it? Are we about to see it? Uh-oh, Kevin Nash whipping up Bowser for a jackknife powerbomb. Cover. Bowser kicks out. Bowser managed to kick out of that jackknife. And now headbutting Nash with his horns. And Bowser trying to get over to Nash, but unfortunately that invisible wall that whoever the constructors of this arena decide to install. Whoever built this damn arena, why did you have to put those damn invisible walls? Why? And now Nash taking control of that match again, this match. I'll gouge you at the face! About, yeah, play dirty tricks. Fight back with these dirty tricks. Jesus, what a powerbomb! And now, uh-oh. Don't tell me Bowser's doing what I think he's up to. Oh, I was looking for a Koopa splash! But Nash moving out the way. And now bear hug! Bear hug! Is Bowser about to tap? No! Cover for Kevin Nash. And Bowser kicks out and Scott Hall decides to throw a sledgehammer into the ring. And now Nash ready to finish this with a second jackknife powerbomb. Cover. Kevin Nash victorious in his UWF debut. The outsiders surprising the UWF crowd, including surprising Bowser as well. Probably threw Bowser off his game with the surprise. But at the end, Big Sexy getting the job done. Mr. Slay, welcome into the Twitch chat. You just missed an amazing match. The outsiders, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, making their UWF debut. And Kevin Nash picking up a huge win against Bowser. And it is official. It will be the Outsiders versus Bowser and Eggman at Casino Bash. Also, Slay, you missed Malachi get a win over Ethan Page earlier tonight. as McFly leads into his match at Casino Bash against Mike the Champ. And then you also miss we had an all-out brawl before this match. And it is official triple threat match. Goldberg, Batista, and Brock Lesnar. All those matches are going to be very exciting at the PLE. But up next, requested by JR Phoenix. Some reason he wanted this match, and he's got it with Rhea Ripley. Obviously, Phoenix Corp. So, don't know why JR wanted this match with Rhea. Rhea's already in the ring. Here comes JR. He's like, he looks like, he's saying on second thought, he may not want this match, but Damien ain't gonna allow that to slide. Seems like JR was thinking on second thought that he may have made a mistake requesting this match, but Priest was like, "Nuh-uh, you're gonna fight Ripley, you wanted this match, and you're gonna fight her no matter what." Here we go, JR Phoenix and Rhea Ripley. Rhea right now on the attack against JR. Let me just update the Discord to reveal that Nash was his opponent. As Rhea still in control of this match with JR Phoenix. There we go. Alright. And now we're at ringside. We are at ringside, folks, and JR pushing Rhea. And now, JR just working on Rhea Ripley right now. And double knees to the back of Ripley. If I gave Malachi McFly the men's MVP of UWF Season 1, women's MVP of the season, that would be tough. It'll probably be a tie between Rhea Ripley and Singularity. But I think I would have to give the slight edge to Rhea Ripley just because we've seen more of her, first of all. And two, she's just been doing superhuman things here in UWF. So as much as I would want to give it to Singularity, I have to give it to Rhea Ripley. Just for those reasons. Facts, Slay, facts. She's been fighting everybody. And cover from Ripley. JR kicks out. And JR now with the cover. Ripley kicks out. And now, electric chair. There it is, electric chair. Cover. JR kicks out. And now, look at me, JR tap out to the prism trap. Many have tapped out to this thing this season. And now, it seems like JR will join that list. JR Phoenix taps out. JR wanted this match. He fought on second thought while making it to the ring. Priest throws JR to the ring, telling him that he will fight this match. And this happens. JR taps out. Probably the great choice for JR. As Rhea makes JR pay. for trying to back out this match. But what a win for the UWF Season 1 Women's MVP of the season, Rhea Ripley. But up next, we got Dr. Coyle in action. Obviously, she's set for that Hell in a Cell match with Randy Orton, trying to torture Orton's life, and it's led to a cell match at the PLE. And she's set to take on Lyra Valkyria here tonight.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Terrors from parts unknown, the scientist, Dr. Colt Lee!
So obviously Coyle's been torturing Orton's life, beat him at Inferno Summer, and then Orton beat him at the Royal Rumble in that last person's name, man. And now it seems like Coyle is not done torturing Orton's life to the point where only way to settle it is a Hell in a Cell match at Casino Bash, but Coyle seems like she still wants to torture Orton's life, so to make sure that things are in order in the Hell in a Cell match, the GM has announced a special guest referee for the Cell match. And I'm getting reports that that referee will be revealed after this match. The referee is in the building, and according to my notes from the GM, the referee will be showing up and reveal him or herself after this match.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland,
Lyra Valkyria has had a kind of a rough season. I mean, she was mainly a part of the early season, took a hiatus, and only recently returned. But she's fought members of the well, she's fought the Cube Queen. She was the first person to take on the Cube Queen at the beginning of the season. And now, tonight, she's facing another member in the form of Coyle, who is less powerful than the Cube Queen, but definitely more crazy and unhinged than the Queen herself. So, Lyra, I feel like, should be very careful. I mean, she is in the ring with a former hardcore champion. Gotta take that consideration as well. Coyle is a former UWF hardcore champion, defeating Chaos for the title before losing it to Tornado Taurus. Of course, speaking of Taurus and Chaos, obviously, Chaos recently regained the belt off of Taurus, so it's crazy how Coyle beat Chaos for the title, then Taurus beat Coyle for the Hardcore Championship, only for it to go back to Chaos. But right now, it seems like Lyra, the upper hand on the Doctor, and a crossbody from Valkyria. Now Lyra taking control of the match. An leg drop from Valkyria. Cover. Coil kicking out. Reversal from the Doctor. And Valkyria with the reversal back. And these two going back and forth right now. Reversal for reversal. It seems like Coil pushing Lyra into the ropes. And a cheap shot. Why I'm not surprised? Because I'm not. We saw that coming a mile away. And now Coil. Oh, what a move. Cover. Is that enough to put Valkyria down? It is not. Only a 1 count. And now Coil sending Valkyria into the ropes, and now just feeding her up. Fifth. And now telling Valkyria that she is smarter than her. Coil, we all know that she's probably the smartest member of the Terrors. Even smarter than Eggman, in my opinion. Which we will be seeing the Eggman in our main event here tonight, as he's set to go 1-on-1 with the #1 contender for the UWF World Championship, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Right now, Coil with some clotheslines. It's just, this is absolute, like, disintegration right now. Coil's dissecting Valkyria like a science experiment. Valkyria kicking out. And now what Coil was looking for, a fake headlock Spain. But Coil, it seems like Valkyria was trying for a comeback, but Coil 1 step ahead in that comeback momentum. And now, seems like we're going back and forth now. Oh, what a slap from the Doctor. And now she throws Valkyria to hit harder. Now a slap again. Valkyria tried something, but failed. And now there it is. Headlock Spain locked in. Valkyria, she's fading out fast. I don't know how long she can take this. She passes out. Coil with the win. Wait a minute! Oh, looky here! There's your referee! Stone Cold Steve Austin! Coil's like in shock. She's like, oh, I'm hearing what she says. She's like, oh Lord, another snake, because it just set in that she's gonna be inside Hell in a Cell with not 1 but 2 people who are nicknamed after 2 snakes. If you don't know, Coil's scared of snakes. And what does Randy Orton call himself? The Viper. And what does Stone Cold call himself sometimes? The Texas Rattlesnake. So, seems like the Doctor is going to be in a cage full of snakes. But thank you for coming in, Spooky. Over in the Twitch chat. As we got a #1 contenders match set now. Up next. #1 contender match for the UWF Hardcore Championship. The fourth champion, Zachary Tornado Torres, taking on Mr. Wolverine himself. The inaugural Jackman's been on a roll recently, beating Chaos not once, but twice at the Torres. He does have a rematch. They to get up, so that's what's about to happen. Torres versus Jackman. Here we go. Wait a minute. That ain't Chaos's music. What the hell is Yuri doing out here? He's not been in the hardcore division. He's been trying to set his sights on the world title, and he's failed pretty much every time. He's had a bad season, so why now is he changing his sights on the hardcore championship? This is... Oh well. I mean, he does have history with Torres. Not here in UWF, in OCW. But, oh well. As now takes an early... when it comes to trying to miraculous Chamber against Chaos. Sorry, but throughout the season, he's proven himself. As a roll up, and now Torres and Jackman now. Torres again. Jackman kicks out. Hugh Jackman right now in control. Oh, what a punch to the back of Tornado Torres. Now Jackman with clothesline. Oh, taking down Torres. Jackman uses Wolverine-like instincts to get the upper hand on Tornado Torres. And now, oh, Jackman was looking for those triple forearms, but Torres managed to block that. It would have been bad news for Torres if those triple forearms connected, because then immediately after, we know what would come next after that. A devastating right hook would have been next after that. Jackman, he surprises you. Gotta be careful. When he hits you with those forearms, you better be ready for that right hook immediately after. A devastating 1, 2, 3, 4 knockout blow that Jackman has in his arsenal. And now, clothesline taking down Tornado Torres. And now Torres, oh, a Mexican destroyer from the former hardcore champion. They're both former hardcore champions, but the most recent hardcore champion was Torres. Out the two. And now Torres Forearms, 3 more forearms to Jackman. Zachary rolling right now. Leg drop. And now we're going back and forth. Torres. He's on a right. For a minute. Disqualification. Is like, what the hell? They were having such a good match. And the chosen one decides to crash the party. And now Torres back into the ring. Uh-oh. Torres. Knock it. But wait a minute. Chaos from behind. Attacks Yuri. Where did the hardcore champion come from? And now Chaos is beating both Yuri and Torres up. Wait a minute. Jackman's coming back out here. And now Jackman and Chaos. Yes. Close. But everyone, it's pure chaos. We got Circum Security and the GM. The GM's like, right, settle down now. Hurry. Had to win this perfect #1 contenders match between Torres and Jackman. And Chaos, why got to intervene after Yuri and Torres brawled? You know, this gives me a perfect idea. It wouldn't be the biggest show of the year for UWF without a little TLC. So, we're gonna have a 6-person TLC match for that hardcore championship. And you may be wondering, who are the other 2 participants in that match? Well, you'll find out next episode. A TLC match for the hardcore championship. Yuri, Torres, Jackman, the champion Chaos, and 2 others in the match. Very exciting, as now we are moving on to yet another #1 contenders match. This time for the UWF International Championship. As the set to take on Fisher.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Alliance, from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Action Champion, the Omega Outlaw Brody!
The Omega Outlaw Brody, which is me technically, confronted the new international champion, being Cameron Frost, last episode, telling him that he's a disrespectful champion. Then Frost immediately told Brody why he was out here and said he was probably out here thinking for a title match, and Frost, of course, thinking that Brody was about to ask him for a title shot, said no, and also said that anyone else who tries to ask Frost for a title match, the immediate answer would be no. And then Frost told Brody, if he wants a title match, go ask the GM for a #1 Contenders match. And that's what exactly the Omega Outlaw has done.
And his opponent from Stillwater, weighing in at 275 pounds, Fisher!
But unfortunately, the Omega Outlaws have a tough task here tonight. Fisher, a former international champion, he beat Malachi McFly for the title at UWF Aftershock before losing it back to McFly at Inferno Summit, an amazing TLC match. But there is some history between Fish and Omega Outlaw, and that goes all the way back to UWF Frontier in the Saloon Heist Brawl match. Omega Outlaw Brody ended up winning that match, but only barely beating Fisher in that match. It was a tight score, but the Omega Outlaw managed to edge out Fisher. And now tonight, they're going one-on-one. That'll be sweet for Fisher. Well, it'll be sweet for him at least, not for everyone else, if he could beat the Omega Outlaw here tonight. Now Fish with a cheap shot to Brody. It's been a little bit since we've seen Fish last. I mean, he had that match with Mike the Champ at Cosmic War. But oh, Outlaw Destroyer from Brody. Yes, I am technically referring to myself in third person, so shut up. And now Brody. Oh, back suplex. He's getting this crowd fired up. The Omega Outlaw was in control, and now Fisher reels him in. And now Omega Outlaw taking control of the... Well, no, that's up too soon. And now seems like Fisher has the Omega Outlaw right where he wants him. Cover from Fish. You think Frost is watching backstage, and of course I feel like he thinks that Fish will... Of course he probably wants Fisher to win, because he thinks that Fisher will probably be a more worthy opponent than Omega Outlaw. Well, that's just because Frost is such an asshole, and Fisher is too. Now the Omega Outlaw with an Alabama Slam. Very appropriate that he does that move because he is from Alabama. Now Fish seems like he's fired up. Maybe perhaps looking for a Plankton Slam, but the Omega Outlaw reverses. And bionic elbow, homage to his idol, Cody Rhodes, who we will be seeing after this match in our main event. And now, Fisher reversed that. Nice enziguri kick from the Omega Outlaw. And now, gun stunner, cover. Fisher kicks out. Obviously, that's inspired by his other idol, Stone Cold Steve Austin, who of course we saw earlier be revealed for the special guest referee, as the special guest referee for Dr. Coyle and Randy Orton's Hell in a Cell match at Casino Bash. You know, seems like Fish was looking for a slap. Omega Outlaw reverses. And now, right, left, and a running elbow. Brody's on a roll right now. There's no stopping the Omega Outlaw. Phoenix Splash. And now, what is the Omega Outlaw thinking? Outlaw's Edge. Brody's fired up. He's got this crowd fired up here tonight. And now, looking for another gun stunner, but Fish versus Fisher with another reversal and a shot to the back of the knee from Fisher. And now Fish taking control of the match, but just for a second it looks like. And now, once again, lefts, jabs, and another bionic elbow. Fish hook from Fisher. Cover. Brody kicks out. Referee did not see that rope break. That could have screwed Omega Outlaw. Fisher was about to get away with this match and become the #1 contender. But Brody barely kicks out. And now, another Alabama slam. And now, Omega Outlaw, Outlaws trail. Cover. The Omega Outlaws, the #1 contender. But wait a minute. There's the champion himself, Cameron Frost. Frost saying, nice job. You've earned your spot at Casino Bash. Hope you like losing. Of course, Cameron Frost telling Brody that he's just earned a ticket to losing to him at Casino Bash. Frost always disrespectful. He already thinks that he's going to retain at Casino Bash. So disrespectful Frost is. So disrespectful. Probably the most he's more of a crybaby than Drew McIntyre is right now. In real life WWE. But next is our main event. The #1 contender for the UWF World Championship, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, has an obstacle in his way in the form of Dr. Eggman. Emperor giving Cody the same test that Punk had to endure. So we would suggest that if Cody wins tonight, he's got Bowser next episode. Well, let's see if Cody can survive the Eggman. He probably can. We're 99% sure as Eggman didn't bring... Well, wait a minute! The Emperor! The World Champion! Attacking Cody! Making sure that he's softened enough for Eggman. Emperor attacking Cody to try to help Eggman get a better chance of winning this match. Well, we know Cody. Yeah, he's gonna fight through it, looks like. Here we go. Cody Rhodes versus Dr. Eggman. And Cody, a bit weaker right now. Eggman take control of this match. Cover. Cody kicking out Run. Eggman thought he could end this match early thanks to the Emperor's attack. But Cody is not gonna give up. We know this. The American Nightmare never gives up. Also, I should be saying that after this show, well, I'm hearing word that Monarch has something to say on X, and also regarding his attack on Goomba last episode. And same thing with Domino. She's got something to say after she confronted Catherine after the events of last episode between those two. So, for anyone in my Discord, keep an eye. And for folks watching on YouTube, or people not in my Discord, I'll go over it next episode. Right now, Eggman taking control of this match. And Cody, he's trying to fight back. We know Cody's got a heart of a champion. And he's willing to put Eggman down. And there's a Cody cutter. Cover. Eggman kicks out. Eggman tried to do what his tag team partner, Bowser, could have done against Kevin Nash, and that's win a match. Obviously, Bowser lost earlier to Kevin Nash from the Outsiders. And now, Eggman, perhaps ready to hit Cody with something huge. But Cody gonna fire first with a crossroads. Eggman out. Cody trying everything to beat Eggman. Moonsault. And we are taken to ringside. And now American Nightmare thinking. Double axe handle, but reverse by the Eggman. Bulldog. But Cody throwing Eggman into the ring. Was looking for a drop kick. Now Eggman working on the leg of the American Nightmare. And now Eggman telling Cody to get up. And there Here it is. Change of pace. Cover. Cody kicks out. Cody Rhodes kicking out of the change of pace. Cody moving out the way. And now, pedigree. Cody fired up. Ready to end this. Crossroads. Cover. Cody wins. Cody, he managed to persevere through this match despite being attacked by the Emperor to begin the match, before the match even began. And he pulls through and defeats the Eggman. Cody Rhodes might be the one to defeat the Emperor. But at the same time, I still probably... I mean, it might be a chance with Cody. But... still... beat Cody. But you may never know. So we'll get... Assuming that next episode, we will see the other half of this tag team between Eggman and Bowser. So we'll see how Cody fares next episode against the Koopa King. Probably be about the same, since you know, since Bowser lost to Kevin Nash earlier. But Cody managed to outsmart the world champion here tonight by persevering through that attack from the Emperor. But that will be it for this episode of UWF Danger Zone. We are 2 episodes left of Danger Zone. Next episode will be the second to last episode of Danger Zone of the season. And then episode 44 will be the final episode. And then our PLE, our 2-night pay-per-view to end the season, Casino Bash. Thank y'all for watching on Twitch. Folks on YouTube watching, like, comment, subscribe. And we will see you next episode for episode 43.